Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk Dallas area cross country. Jack Zardecki joining us right now from the team. And Jack, welcome into the show, and I'm sure you're excited about another season.
Yes, I am. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk about your work ethic between last year and this year on the cross country path. And, of course, we could talk about track and field as well. But in particular, how did you train for cross country this season?
This season compared to last season was much different than the past 2 years I've been training. Last year I had lower mileage. I did less cross training, less ab work, less core work. This year I really bumped up my mileage. I trained smarter. I did better cross training, more cross training. Did a lot more training than I have ever done, really preparing for junior season.
As we get ready here for the cross-country season, going to be kicking off very shortly. And, boy, you guys have a real nice team coming back, Jack, and you guys are young as well. Let's talk about the talent you have there at Dallas area.
Yeah, well, Dallas has always been known for their runners. That's what all the other schools say, at least. We won the state championship last year, and we have all of our top 5 guys that scored in the state championship returning this year, and we also have a few new guys that maybe can make help the team out a little bit, have an impact, and it should be an interesting year for us.
Yeah, it's always good when you come off a state championship like you guys have, and obviously Matt Samuel's really done a tremendous job there at Dallas area, and all of our teams in District 2 have gone down to states, and we've had numerous state championships from various teams, and Dallas has been pretty darn good on the girls' side. Now a guy's title under Coach Samuel's belt. I guess staying away from injury is one of the things that you guys have to focus on, and as you mentioned, Jack, some of those training methods to make sure you guys are going to be at peak form.
Yeah, we focused this year. We played it a lot smarter than the past 2 years. I think we focused on kind of our runs were just kind of better thought up than what we would just go out and run. We would kind of plan them before we started going out and working on that.
Jack, let's talk about some of those other guys that return and what you're seeing in the season leading up to right now, the preseason that led up to the point where you guys are now going to hit it pretty hard.
All right. Well, we started our mandatory practices this week, and we have, so as I said, our top 5 guys returning. We have Adam Borton, Jason Culp, Josh Wyant, Stephen Poshpak, Mitch Rome, and we got a new freshman coming in, Sam Nacito. He should be hopefully an impact for us. And then we also have all of our other guys that could fill our 6th and 7th spots, such as Adam Sutton or Colin Glico. So we should have an interesting year. I'm hoping everybody just gets faster and we have a good season.
Jack, for you coming into your junior year, I'm sure you're starting to look a little bit and saying, hey, is this something I want to do at that next level? There's been so much success with the program, the guys and the ladies that have moved on to bigger and better things, including the Rome girls who have headed off now, and one's going to be a freshman, and, of course, the other one's doing some great things in the NCAA down at William & Mary.
Yeah, I mean, I taught Allie, Allie's probably one of my best friends. I run with her, I train with her a lot, and she's going to Princeton, so I'm interested what she could do down there. I hope she has a good time. And Reagan, I talk to Reagan pretty often, and I also talked to Dom Deluca, who graduated with Reagan, and he was a state champ, 2015 state champ. So, I mean, I talked to them about college, and I'm thinking I want to run in college, and, I mean, I still got 2 years left, so hopefully everything goes well.
Let's talk about some of the other activities you do, whether you have any hobbies you do for fun or if you're involved in some school activities there at Dallas area.
During my off time, I'm kind of just training, hanging out with friends. I do a lot of cross training, and I'm out Harvey's Lake every once in a while. My friend Adam and my friend Nate every once in a while. So we have some fun other than just training all the time, but that's what I'm usually doing during the day.
Well, you sound like a dedicated athlete that may be taking your game to the next level. But like you said, a couple years to kind of sit that out and see what the path will be for you. How about some competition you're looking forward to, whether it's the Wyoming Valley Conference or Lackawanna Conference this year? It'll push you guys, I'm sure.
Team-wise, we have, I'm going to say, we shouldn't overlook anyone. I mean, even though we're returning state champs, we're always going to have a hard time. We should always just pay attention to other teams. I know Hazleton we should pay attention to, Berwick, and then always once we get down, we're going to go down to the PIAA Foundation meet. We call it pre-states, and we should see what other teams we should kind of focus on. I mean, we know who we need to in the state, who to focus on, and we kind of we're going to go from there.
And do you approach cross-country season a little different than when you were doing track and field season as far as the training? I know you mentioned how you train, but is it different on your legs or different on your body when you're running with more hills?
Cross-country is a total different sport. You'll never get it if you don't do it at least once. It's just totally different. Between track and cross-country, I'm more of a cross-country fan. I just like more of the challenge, the longer distance. I was a 2-mile guy. I got third at districts last year, and I did a little less training than what I did this year for preparing up to this season. But I'm hoping that make an impact. I'm more focused on this season than ever before, so should be hopeful. I'm hopeful for it.
Well, Jack, you really have had a nice run there in your short career at Dallas area. You still got a couple years to go. Congratulations again on what you guys were able to accomplish last year, but it's a new year this year, new focus, and I'm sure you guys are going to work as hard as ever, so the best of luck.
Yep, thank you.
Jack Zardecki, a junior for the Dallas area cross-country team, looking to have a super year on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.